Thank you, Senator Stewart. Senator Waters.
Thanks, Acting Deputy President. I rise this evening to commemorate the tragic passing of a young Aboriginal woman, Alice Daiguma Eather. Alice was one of the Stingray sisters of her mother's clan, the Wernal people, saltwater people. She was born in Brisbane and attended New Farm Primary and Kelvin Grove High Schools with her sisters Grace and Noni. She was raised both in Brisbane and in her mother's country, Maningrida, in Arnhem Land. Alice, by all accounts, was an extraordinary and inspirational woman, and it's tragic that her life has been cut short. She was driven and strong and passionate, and I'm proud to be able to pay tribute to her life in this way. Alice was a teacher, an activist, a poet, a songwriter, a musician, an artist, and a community leader. She was deeply passionate about her language and her country. Shortly after graduating in Maningrida as the first ever Japanese-speaking teacher in history, Alice's work was recognised when she won the Indigenous Educator of the Year award in 2016 for the Arnhem region. In 2014, Alice was also awarded the Northern Territory's Young Achievers Environment Award, and she was the founder and leader of the Protect Arnhem Land organisation. Alice fought to protect her country and the waters of the Arafura Sea that meant everything to her Wernal clan, from gas drilling. When she learned that an American company planned to drill for gas off the coast of Arnhem Land, she mobilised her local community and took the fight all the way to Sydney and Canberra. Alice's work was immortalised in a documentary, Stingray Sisters, which then gained international acclaim. Listening to Alice's poetry, you can hear her passion and her commitment to fighting for Indigenous rights and protecting country. Her celebrated poem, My Story is Your Story, is a powerful example of what an extraordinary woman Alice is. And I'd like to read a few lines of that poem. When I see a map of country, I see land, sea and family. When they see a map of country, they see mining fantasies. When I see the seabed, I see sacred sites. When they see the seabed, they see dollar signs. When I see a map of exploration permit 266, I see them trying to reduce my country into 3 digits. Because of her efforts, last year the company withdrew their application. Right across Australia, Indigenous and non-Indigenous people alike are fighting to protect their land and waters from those whose only motivation is profit. And I know that thanks to Alice and those like her, we're seeing a shift in the way our country treats our sacred places and the relationships our Indigenous people share with them, and also the importance of maintaining a healthy environment over profit. Alice was a leader and a role model for her community. Her loss has been sorely felt, but her legacy will not be forgotten. I will finish with the final lines of that poem. When we cry the ocean. When we sweat the ocean. When we drink the rivers and the rain, and we wash into that ocean where the cycle starts again.